guess I'm starting the video. Ordinary for me. We ain't going to your favorite place. Hello and welcome to Freedom Fridays. I am Dr. Nikita Jackson. Thank you for joining. Freedom Fridays is a channel that I started that tracks my wellness journey as I'm freeing up the weight of my past will allow me to free up my future. And so, if you've been following my journey, you know that I have moved within the past couple of months, and I got off track for a minute, and I'm working on getting back on track. And so this week I had a goal. So let's see how I did. So I didn't meet my goal. So let me back up. I did not meet my goal. So it is actually Friday where I'm at right now. So when I got on the scale, let's see, Thursday, last week Thursday, I saw I had a lot of bloating, and I was talking about that, and I was saying how I need to clean up my diet and eating more fresh fruits and vegetables and working out. And from Thursday really up until Saturday, I really had dropped, about 10 pounds. So 10 pounds of waste, I'll say waste or water weight or whatever, because I had so much bloating. And so some things happen, I can tell you all these other things, but I haven't been totally juicing, and I haven't been totally eating all fresh and raw, but I've been doing 80%. So so this week when I got back on the scale, my weight went up a couple of pounds, went down, went up, went down. I haven't been working out. I haven't been working out every day. However, I've been getting active in something else that I got. Well, in the past, I've been not having my tracker bother me. So I had a Halo, then I had this Fitbit. I always had a Fitbit, but it broke and some things happened. They replaced it, didn't have a band, so I ended up having to get a new band. So the band came in yesterday, so I charged up everything and I got my band on. So as of today, I have my Fitbit on, and I've clocked over about almost 7,000 steps today. So let me start off, because I'm all around the place. So today I'm going to talk about the freedom to continue on your journey. No matter what you do, you continue. Freedom to continue doing what you say you're going to do. So I talked about being honest. So we're not going to let go of the fact that I'm being honest. So this week, I continued on my journey, and I started thinking more about what am I doing? Why am I doing it? And what is my goal? What do I want it to look like? And what am I doing to maintain it? And what am I doing to sabotage myself? So I'll be honest. I can tell you I have a strong sweet tooth, and then I have a strong desire to not plan every day. So this week, I started off, I had my juices every day. I ran out of juices last night. I said I was going to come in and make my juices, but apparently I had no intentions of making juices because I did not make any. However, I have I have what I need so I can set myself up for success for the week upcoming. But what did work well for me this week, I had a green smoothie every single day. I want to make sure. Every day. Yep. Did I not have a smoothie one day? One day I had to get up early, so it's possible I didn't have one because I had to go and I didn't know what that was going to do for me. Yeah, so that day my eating wasn't the best, but what worked for me, I'd had a smoothie every day except for that day. I don't think I had a smoothie that day. Yeah, I definitely had a smoothie every day, but one day this week for the work week. And my smoothies, the base of it, I had spinach, and then I make hemp milk. Spinach, hemp milk, and that's usually my base. And then I put banana in there. I put a date in there. I throw some cayenne pepper in there. And then I made some sea moss gel. So I put some sea moss gel in there. And peanut butter, a little dollop of peanut butter, some sugar-free caramel stuff. So it's more. And then I had some blueberries, not a lot, just a handful. And then I had like protein powder. I had 2 different types of protein powder, and I threw some collagen in there. So that worked for me this week. Every day with the exception of this morning, I made me like a hot green tea with pretty much cayenne and green tea, some lemon. So my water intake wasn't the best, but was working on drinking, like trying to get to one of these at least a day. That one was a little more challenging. Let's see my little wings trying to say hey to y'all. These, when I did bring them to work, I had about 1 in the morning before I left, and then at least 2 in the morning at work, and then it varied throughout the day. So yeah, just no matter what happens, you still stay on the journey, because being healthy is not a destination. Being healthy is truly a lifestyle, and it's more than about what the scale says. It's about who you are, who you live to be every day. And so for me this week, what I really wanted to focus on was not beating myself up about everything, but just continuing to work through everything. I found myself a lot of times trying to make excuses, and this week, if you notice, I'm not just going to say I did this because of that. Yeah, I mean, in the beginning I might have said I had other things, but those certain things were planned and I didn't prepare for them the way that I could have. And so because I didn't prepare the way I could have, I allowed myself to kind of fall a little off track. However, let's see, I think at least we got 5 mornings, so maybe 3 out of the 5 mornings this work week I got up and I got to do a workout. As a matter of fact, this morning I didn't work out, but I actually just finished the workout. So it's nighttime for me. And with the other workout, I have one more workout to do to make sure I'm caught up with my weekly workouts. And one of the things that I noticed when I got on the step this week, and I was like, I went to work the next day, which was yesterday, and the bottoms of my feet were hurting, and I was like, oh my gosh, why am I walking like this? And I'm like, oh, steps. So I get to work through that. But I will say one thing that happened that wasn't as bad as the last time was the pain didn't last as long. So what it means is I get to take care of my body and pay attention to my body, and just stay consistent. So what I want to say is, so I did say that I was going to get to 299. However, apparently I wasn't being very intentional about staying there. So I'll be honest, I got to that 299 in 48 hours. But when I got on the scale this morning, I think I was at 302, and I didn't even drink water today at work. I just was not being intentional. And so it showed up. Like I looked at my feet and I saw I had inflammation. I did walk. So my lunchtime, I walked to where I had to go, and I did everything by foot while I was at work because everything was a short walk. It got a little warm, but that was fine. So I just wanted to stop in and say, I am still on my journey. And as I continue on my journey, I will continue to share what's going on for me. So what worked for me this week was I got to drink my green smoothies every day. And I did drink all of the juices that I made. So every juice that I made last week, I drink all of them. So this upcoming week, what I will continue to do is I will continue to make my green smoothies every day. And tomorrow I am going to make some juices for me to have several of them throughout the week. Well, at least one juice day out, one juice each day. I want to work on replacing my meals with the juice, because when I'm drinking my juice and when I'm drinking the smoothies, I find myself, especially when I'm doing other things like keeping busy, it's like my mind is not on eating and it's more so on doing what needs to get done. And so the other part is just having snacks that's going to help fuel me, as opposed to make me think, oh, I'm so hungry. Because that's one of the things that I notice when I haven't eaten anything. I will get to a point where I get what I would consider snacky. So, so I was successful in drinking my green drinks and keeping greens in my system. I was successful at drinking water throughout the week because I was very consistent. I even noticed a change in, my bodily fluids. However, I get to build upon what I did last week, and I get to get below 300 pounds. I get to get at 295 pounds next week. So, like I said, this day I'm at 302. So next week, when I come on next Freedom Friday, I'll be at 295. And there you have it. So I'm going to continue to work out. What was working for me is to continue to work out. Let's say even on the days that I'm, like if I had, well, no, that's me already committed to not being successful. So my plan is to continue to do 30 minutes of workout 5 days a week. 30 minutes for 5 days a week. That will continue to keep me moving and active. And also, I will continue to drink my water. My goal is to drink at least one of these a day. So one a day. So, the thing is, sometimes we might put too much on ourselves and it's like, oh, I'm forgetting to do this. But what you want to do is create like a list of what you want to do and check it off as you complete it. As you check it off as you complete it, you see what works and then you see what doesn't work. So here's to getting back to 295. So I just want to say this week, like I said, this it's just the freedom just to continue to do what you say you're going to do. What we don't do is give up on ourselves. We continue to work with ourselves because we're human beings and we're in this experience every day. We get to learn what works, we get to learn what doesn't work, and then we get to be kind to ourselves. Like so many times in life, there's times where you're hard on yourself when things happen a certain way and you get disappointed. There's nothing wrong with being disappointed, but don't stay and swallow in disappointment. What I would say is pick yourself up, find out what happened, and then move forward. That's what you do. So that's all I wanted to share. So I would invite you, if you haven't already, to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Let me know what's working for you, and join me next week. Talk to you later. Sayonara.